this is how the Mariners score, and they will tell you that they need to find more ways to score. They have now scored about half of their runs this year by way of a home run. Both tonight. There's a pitch low, and the count is 1-2 on Emerson. Nobody on, one out. And the 1-2 for Beers is swung on, popped up left side. Michael Garcia is near third. He goes across the line and makes a catch. He had really good field awareness, Michael Garcia. As he was approaching the line, he was going right toward third base. And he knew that. And his last step or two, he did not take a direct route to the ball. He took a step or two to his left to go around third base and make the catch. So there are two down, and now J.P. Crawford. Crawford swings and pops it up left side again, and this time Michael doesn't have to worry about third. He goes to the third base coach's box and makes the play to end the inning, and Crawford is 0 for 4. But Mitch Garber, it's a 2-run home run for Seattle. It's stretch time at Kauffman Stadium, with Seattle leading 2-0.
In baseball, there are plenty of things you can count on. A sea of foam fingers, kids lining up for home runs, catching a wave as it makes its way around the stands. In healthcare, there are things you can rely on just the same, like counting on United Healthcare for reliable Medicare coverage with low out-of-pocket costs. With United Healthcare, you'll find a wide range of Medicare plans to choose from to fit your budget, your needs, and your life. Learn more at uhc.com.
Ford is here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come. If that's who you are, you value what we value. Now offering employee pricing. American value for American values. Go to Ford.com or your local Ford dealer for more information.
Smell that? Spring. Hibernation's over. It's time to run it. Run until the grass becomes long and the hedges dumped and covered. Steel. Visit your local steel dealer today.
Get the Planet Fitness Black Card and bring a friend anytime. Access over 2,800 clubs and recover in the Black Card spot. Join the club today for $1 down, $24.99 a month.
Hurry. Deal ends May 25th.
See club for details.
2-0 Seattle, and there was no score at the end of 6. The Mariners got a walk and a 2-run home run by catcher Mitch Garber at the top of the 7th against Nick Beers. And now at the bottom of the 7th inning, it's Jensen, Caglione, and Collins against Bizzardo, who remains in the game after getting the last out of the 6th. And Luke Raley, who pitch hit at the top of the 7th, remains in the game in right. Here's the pitch to Carter Jensen. And the slider is in for a strike. Royals had 2 on, 2 out in the 6th inning in their first at-bat with a runner in scoring position. Bizzardo came on for Gilbert and got Salvi to ground out to third. Jensen takes a backdoor breaking ball for a strike. And it's 0-2. Carter is struck out and fouled out to first. And the 2-strike pitch is in the dirt. The ball in 2 strikes. Mariners starter Logan Gilbert went 5 2/3 innings and gave up no runs on 2 hits. Here's the 1-2. Jensen swings, and it's a high foul off the third. Emerson runs near the dugout sweep, and he got to the side wall, but it hit the netting on the way down. So no play, and it's 1-2. One of the quirks of the game, where Logan Gilbert goes 5 2/3, he does not give up a single run. Bizzardo comes on and gets 1 out, and he becomes the pitcher of record. Gilbert gets nothing. for those 5 2/3 innings. Here's another 1-2. And Carter takes a little bit high with a fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 is a backdoor breaking ball in for a called 3rd strike. And there's one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Right-hander number 14, Jack Cagliano.
There used to be a term for a pitcher like Bizzardo. For what it was, Denny? A guy that would come in after a starter did all the hard work, and then he somehow would end up with the win. Here's Jack Cagliano, and he takes outside ball 1.
The vulture.
The vulture. And the former pitcher who was most famous for that, I believe, was Phil Regan.
Yes.
Swing and a miss by Cagliano. 1 ball, 1 strike. And I believe he was a teammate of my father's.
Yes.
And he was getting wins from Claude Osteen and Don Drysdale and Sandy Koufax and Don Sutton. Here's the 1-1. It is inside. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, they pitch 8 innings, 9 innings. Maybe they'd go to the 10th and Reagan would be in there. And maybe throw 12 pitches and get the win.
There's the 2-1 to Caglione, and he swings and pulls it foul. Then there was a pitcher, and a lot of it's just luck.
Sure.
There was a pitcher, you remember a left-hander reliever named Arthur Rhodes
Yes.
for Baltimore?
Yes.
And he had an odd run of being a so-called vulture. The pitch. Caglione takes a called 3rd strike. That's back-to-back strikeouts looking. And there are 2 down at the bottom of the 7th inning. And I had no idea that Phil Regan was known as the vulture. And frankly, I didn't know he was a teammate of my father's. But Arthur Rhodes was called the vulture. And his manager at the time in Baltimore was Phil Regan. That's how I learned about Phil Regan. There's a strike on Isaac Collins. So Bizzardo has a chance to be the vulture. Here's the 0-1 to Collins. And he takes down and away, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You would think if you would have gained that moniker, that you would have a stance on the mound looking into the sign that would look more like a vulture, like Kim Rule, maybe.
Collins takes inside 2-1. Yeah, Craig Kimbrell is perfect for someone who's known as the vulture.
Wouldn't he?
Nobody on, 2 out, 2-0 Seattle in the bottom of the 7th. And the 2-1 to Isaac Collins is a strike on the high inside corner. 2-2.
Bizzardo has a little lead, but he looks more like a stork than a vulture.
And that's not a very intimidating nickname.
No, not at
Here
all.
comes the stork.
No, it's not going to work on a hitter.
Just inside with a fastball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's Bizzardo to the set and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Every now and then when we're flipping through the channels, you might stumble across the National Geographic Channel. And I've yet to see a documentary on a stork being the king of the wild and just devouring its prey.
That's egret.
3-2 pitch is a check swing foul. It's still 3-2 on Collins, and that got a piece of the catcher, Mitch Garver.
You like egrets?
A little more than a stork, but not much.
They have more personality than a stork.
Yeah. Less intimidating.
Less.
What's an egret?
Bird. Sheep in Florida.
Another 3-2. Swinging and a miss. And the stork strikes out the side. And at the end of 7, Seattle leads 2-0.
From the classroom to the library, from the gym to the lab to the stage, teachers do more than teach. They shape, inspire, and make a difference that reaches far beyond our schools. When the Royals take on the Astros Friday, June 12th, join us for Teachers Night at the K, when we salute our educators for the impact they make in our community. And get a Teachers Night Royals jersey presented by witrh. Get tickets at royals.com/teachers.
Hey, it's just like baseball is not the way. I know. So when I've seen all your gorgeous pictures, and you know I'm referencing Surfside iced tea and vodka or a Surfside lemonade vodka. They're smooth and they're refreshing and perfectly made for game day. Surfside is the perfect match for the ballpark or catching the game at home. Surfside is only 100 calories, which is your level, so it goes down easy with zero trouble. It's not a seltzer, it's Surfside. Proud partner of the Kansas City Royals, must be 21 more. Please drink responsibly.
Summer has arrived, and as the party planning begins, don't forget to call Quest Events, the official tailgate tenting provider of the Kansas City Royals. Their local warehouse is filled with tenting, drapes, furniture, tabletop, kitchen equipment, linens, the list goes on. Whether it's a backyard birthday party, elegant wedding, or corporate picnic, their experienced event consultants will help you design the perfect solution. Visit them at their Crossroads Design Center or build your own solution at questevents.com. Quest Events is looking forward to knocking it out of the park for you.
It's the 8th inning, and the Mariners lead 2-0 on a Mitch Garver 7th inning home run against Nick Mears. Alex Lang will get the 8th inning, and this call to the bullpen is powered by Wholesale Batteries. Any battery, anytime, delivered anywhere at wholesalebatteries.net. 2-0 Mariners to the 8th, and once again, here's Denny.
Ryan, and it's the heart of the order. 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Rodriguez, Rosarena, and Ref Snyder. If Ref Snyder does hit, we'll see. Meanwhile, Rodriguez has 2 of Seattle's hits. They have a total of 5. And Lang's first pitch is right down the chute, strike 1. Alex Lang needed 2 pitches to strand an imperative runner for Daniel Lynch in the 8th inning on Wednesday night against Boston. He came out and pitched a scoreless ninth. His delivery way outside to even the count at 1-1. In order to pitch a scoreless ninth on Wednesday night, Alex Lang had to work around the leadoff triple by Jared Durant. High drive, right center, but tracking it is the right fielder Caglione to make the catch. And Rodriguez is out number 1 in the 8th inning, and he's 2 out of 4. And now Rosarena. Randy is walked, struck out, and walked. Lang goes to work, and the first pitch fastball was fouled off. In 7 innings, the Royals have 2 hits. A first inning single with 2 out by Pasquantino, and a single by Michael Garcia in the 6th. That is it. Pitch missed, 1 ball, 1 strike on the Mariners' number 3 hitter. Shows bunt, pulls the bat back, and takes ball 2. Rosarena, now 31 years old, came up in the Cardinals organization in the big leagues. Briefly with the Cardinals in Tampa Bay. By inches. So with 1 out, he just did miss extra bases. Rosarena spent 5 years with the Rays, and then now in his third season with Seattle. Ground ball went to his left, gets a nice hop, throw the first is in time. So there are 2 men out in the Seattle eighth. So now, Ref Snyder will not hit, as we expected, and Dominic Canzone comes out to hit for him. Canzone, not to be confused with Calzone. He's hitting 245. Ryan Sweeney, the Royals pitching coach, running to the mound to give Lang the heads up on this hitter. Canzone hits left-handed. Takes a hack at the first pitch. No contact. The ball's 1 strike. 2-0 Seattle. Burr is hitting in the eighth. Fastball is in the dirt to Canzone. Nobody on, 2 out. Wind still blowing in from right. Little tap out in front of the plate. Salvi's on it. Quick throw to first. And out. Nice throw because the runner was very close to first base. And the throw from Salvi almost hit him in the shoulder, but Perez made sure it didn't. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Lang. The bottom of the eighth we go. Still Seattle 2, Royals nothing.
This is Mitzi Dewan, founder of Simply Fuel. In 2015, as the Royals team sports dietitian, I randomly made my protein ball recipe for the players. The players loved them, and we won a world championship 6 weeks later. Made with clean, gluten-free ingredients, they are loved by kids, adults, and pro athletes. Buy my Simply Fuel protein balls at Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart, and Target. Go to simplyfuel.com to find them in your local Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart, and Target.
Baseball is a game of decision, and the Royals work to make the right calls all season long.
Fine shot. And fair at the left field line it goes. Royals win it.
If you have a cancer diagnosis, there's one big decision that will make the small ones easier. Call the University of Kansas Cancer Center. Whether it's your first call or a second opinion, a nurse navigator will be at the other end of the line to guide you through the next steps. Visit kucancercenter.org/Royals.
Play ball! Now arriving for a stress-free vacation, it's Park and Go. Bring getaway seasons here, so don't leave your car out in left field. Park and Go is the MVP of airport parking. Every single spot is 100% covered, keeping your car cool and protected while you're out of the lineup. Forget the long walk to the nosebleed seats. Park and Go's free shuttle meets you right at your trunk, handles the heavy lifting, and slides you right into the terminal. It's family-owned care with a perfect feeling aesthetic. Knock it out of the park and reserve your spot at bookparkandgo.com.
Royals are down 2-0. With that in the bottom of the eighth, we'll see another Seattle pitcher. This will be Matt Brash, B-R-A-S-H. Matt Brash, 28 years old. He is a Canadian. He is from Kingston, Ontario. Michael Massey will lead off, and the first pitch from Brash is a strike. Massey has struck out and flied out to right. Right-hander deals and a swing and a miss. That was a slider. And very quickly, Massey is down to the count 0-2. Brash just recently off the injured list. Tried to hit the outside corner of the knees, but missed. Then he got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Signal given by Garber sets the target for the right-hander, and the pitch is made. The fastball is high, and now the count is at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rash 6-1, 180 brings it home, and Massey fouls it off. Rash worked that pitch right in the hand. Massey had to fight it off. Rash appeared in 53 games with Seattle last year. Right-hander deals and a drive into the alley in right center field. That's been dropped. Massey rounds first and hits the break, so good outfield defense there by Seattle holds Massey to a leadoff single. So Massey at one point in that at-bat was down 0-2, but was able to run the count even and then find a pitch to handle it he did as he singles into right center field. That means the Royals have the tying run at the plate. Up comes his bell. Kyle is walked and fouled out to the catcher. This pitch right in there, a strike. Massey is safely at first on the line drive foul down the right field line. So it's 0-2 on Kyle Isbell, just as it was 0-2 on Massey. Brash has 3 wins against no losses. This is his 16th game. He's given up now with Massey's hit, 5 hits in 12 innings. 10 strikeouts, 2 walks. The line on that, right. 1-3 with 4 saves for the Mariners last year. Nothing in 2, and extra to Kyle Isbell is upstairs. 1-2 on the Royals. Center field, they're 2-0 Seattle. 2 runs, 5 hits for the Mariners. No runs, now 3 hits for the Royals. Massey safely at first. Pitch to Isbell is inside. So same pattern, 0-2 to 2-2. Let's see what Isbell can accomplish. If he gets on base, the Royals have the top of the order. Swing and miss. So Kyle chasing a slider and no contact. It's 1 on, 1 out. Now Garcia. Garcia with a single his last time. He's 1 out of 3. He's also flied out to center and been called out on strikes. Crawford, the shortstop, catcher, and pitcher had a little meeting in the center of the diamond. Michael Garcia and then Bobby Witt Jr. So the Royals just starving with some offense. The pitch. Right in there, strike 1. Once again, Matt Brash jumps ahead of the hitter. He was 0-2 with both Massey and Isbell. Now 1 strike on Michael Garcia. The next pitch is way low and outside, backhanded by the catcher Garber. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Michael Garcia is the key to the inning. If he gets something done positive, the Royals might be rolling, and he takes a shot at right field and fouls it off. And you can tell by his reaction that Garcia is a little bit frustrated that he didn't do a little more with that pitch. The advantage in the count still belongs to the pitcher Brash. Massey at first, run away, 1-2 to count the pitch, way outside. Once again, Brash has a 2-2 count on a hitter. With watching from the on-deck circle. Line right field. That time he got a pitch to go the opposite way. Massey to second. Now things are set up. So Michael Garcia, key to the inning. And now maybe key to the game. Bobby Witt Jr. is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And you know that doesn't settle well with him. Witt facing right-hander Matt Brash. Two to nothing Seattle, but now the Royals have the tying runs on base and Witt at the plate. First pitch is outside, ball 1. A 2-run home run by Seattle's catcher Garver is the difference in the game. Now Witt at the plate with runners first and second, 1 out. Next pitch is outside, popped away from Garver, but only a couple of feet. But now, instead of 0-2, Brash is falling behind the hitter. 2 balls and no strikes. Bobby Witt Jr. And again, you know that Witt is motivated. Struck out his first 2 at-bats, right out to left his last time, and now he has the count his way. Game on the line. The pitch. Right through there, a strike. The count is 2-1. Witt out of the batter's box, taking that deep breath that he always does, clanks back in, awaits the 2-1 pitch, and here it comes. Swing and a miss. So a slider. Now the count is 2-2. All 4 hitters for the Royals here in the inning have had a 2-2 count. Massey at second. Garcia's at first. 2-0 Seattle. Getting late. 8th inning. 2-2 to win. High fly ball, short center. Over comes the center fielder Rodriguez to make the catch. Runners return to first and second. Now it all rides with Benny Pasquantino. Benny has singled. A hard 1 hopper to the shortstop. And walk. Now we'll see what the Mariners are going to do with the left-hander hitter coming up. Rice has given up 2 hits for 2 outs. Who will Benny Pasquantino see? Benny's driven in 22. Has 5 home runs. Rice is going to pitch to Pasquantino, so right-hander versus the left-hander hitting Pasquantino. So the meeting is over. We have reached a critical point in the game. 2 on, 2 out, 2-0 Seattle. Pitch to Pasquantino. Right in there, strike 1.
I love it when I do that.
Rice has done a pretty good job of his first pitch to a hitter in the zone. Now the 0-1 to Benny. So this is away, and the count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Rice leaning in to get the sign. Looks back at second and pitches, and it's outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. So slight edge in the count to the hitter. This becomes a big pitch for Brash. Does not want to go 3-1. Benny knows that. The pitch hit like a bullet, but pulled foul past first. I was telling you early in the ball game, Esposito is taking his at-bats in this game, and this is his fourth. He seems to be tracking the ball pretty well, and especially against the starter Gilbert. 2-2, 2 on, 2 out the pitch. Outside. So, another added offensive advantage for the Royals. Runners first and second, which is the time runs. 3 and 2, 2 out. Those runners will be off immediately. This pitch could be the game. The pitch is made, and it's whacked down the right field line. They're looking foul. So twice now, Esposito's hit the ball hard, but out in front of the pitcher, he's broken hard to foul. That was a slider that hung on the inner portion of the plate. Once again, we'll see a 3-2 pitch with the runners going. And it comes, and it's lined into right field. Over to make the grab. It's the right fielder to make the play in the inning. So, more frustrations. Leadoff single. A one-out single. Witt flies to center. Esposito to right. We go to the ninth. 2-0. Seattle.
Hey, it's Bobby Witt Jr. My dad taught me to be the best. Hit after hit, play after play. That's how you pass something on. When Bob Hewitt and Alan Wiegers opened Bob Allen Ford, they built a dealership where community comes first. 40 years later, their kids and grandkids carry on that legacy. Some things are worth passing on. Bob Allen Ford, family built, KC proud. All Fords are created equal. It's your dealer that makes a difference. Make your perfect play at boballenford.com.
Around here, we got each other's backs. When it comes to health insurance, we want that same kind of support. Cross Blue Shield of Kansas City gets that. They're from around here, too. Backed with the national strength of the Cross Shield, they help you make confident choices, no matter where you are. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas City, official health insurance provider of the Kansas City Royals.
Bobby Witt Jr. here for Community America. Now, I don't mean to get all up in your finances and be a real busy Bobby. I just want to remind folks that Community America is member-owned and invested in every Bobby. You don't have to be some special some Bobby. You can be almost any Bobby. Who wouldn't call banking with Community America a home run? I'll tell you who. No Bobby.
Bobby, I think you think Bobby like you did last year.
Check out CommunityAmerica.com for every Bobby and any Bobby.
2-0 Seattle as the Mariners come to bat in the ninth. We're going to pause right here for station identification. This is Royals baseball.
Hey, it's Carlos Esteves, and this is your home for Royals Baseball 96.5 The Fan.
KFM and AM, HD1 and HD, Kansas City, Odyssey Sports Station.
Royals baseball tonight. Coming live from the IBEW Local 124 broadcast booth. It's 2-0. Seattle scoring 2 in the seventh. Now Eli Morgan comes in to pitch the ninth inning for the Royals. Patrick Wisdom will be leading off. Young and Garver to follow. If anybody gets on radio. Wisdom is 0 for 3, right-handed hitter, and he swings at the first pitch from Morgan and fouls it off. Strike one. Morgan was 1 strike away from finishing off a scoreless ninth inning on Tuesday night against Boston, but then allowed 4 consecutive hits. That included that 3-run home run by Jaron Duran, and that really put the game out of sight. 1 strike away. It never came. The pitch is high. 1 ball, 1 strike on Wisdom. Next pitch. A shot foul over the net. On the first base side, 1-2 to count. Right-hander ready, back in them to the off-spin pitch down. It's 2-2. Morgan has thrown a first pitch strike 33 of the 54 batters that he has faced. Now the pitch is a fastball high and a full count on Wisdom. Nobody out, 3-2 pitch. High, towering pop-up down the right field line. Everybody chases it. Massive takes command. And second baseman has the best angle, and in the foul ground he goes to make the play on Wisdom's high pop foul, and that's one out. And now Cole Young.
That looks way up.
Young drew a walk ahead of Mitch Garver's home run, which is what separates the two teams at the moment. The seventh inning. Morgan throws strike one. I think in one is the next pitch. It's right through there. The Royals are going to play one of those 3-10 starts tomorrow. Stephen Kolek will pitch against George Kirby. The ball's 2 strikes on Young. He's throwing outside. Seth Lugo will go for the Royals on Sunday afternoon. It's the finale of this series. Ryan Wu, 4-game winner at the moment, will be pitching in Seattle. It's next inning for Morgan. Way upstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Royals down 2-0 will have Perez, Jensen, and Caglione scheduled to come up in the ninth. Line hard, but right at Witt, who is around towards second base, so Cole Young lines out to the Royal shortstop and they're 2 away. Here is Garver. Garver's home run was down the left field line. Only his 11th hit of the season, his second home run. The right-hander batter chops one foul at home plate, strike one. No balls, 1 strike. Eli Morgan kicks off the sign and the 0-1 pitch. Didn't want to swing, but he did. Now Garver down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch, ground ball Witt, charging, scoops it up, has time, low throw, but then he digs it out at first, and it's a 1-2-3 for Eli Morgan. Royals need 2 to tie, 1 to win. Bottom of the ninth, 2-0, Seattle.
That fucking sucks.
Are you a healthcare worker? Then you can pay half price for. Are you an educator? Get 50% off.
Not a damn
Are
thing.
you over 60? Get wow for half price. Before you go to the CAC, go to the Royals Fan Value Corner and see how easy it is to save 50%.
Can't find the fucking.
And so much more.
That's what I'm saying.
Visit Royals.com/fanvalue.
Where are you?
At Hawthorne Bank, we connect you to what's possible. Whether you're buying a home, growing your business, or planning for the future, our local team is here to help. From the first pitch through extra innings, think of us as a player you could bank on. With community roots and personalized solutions built around you. And with mobile banking, managing your money around game time is easy. Visit Hawthorne Bank to get started.
Yeah, we'll find one of these days.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When uptime matters, power can't fail. That's why operations across the country trust wholesalebatteries.net. From data centers to utilities and industrial facilities, we supply the batteries that keep critical systems running. With bulk inventory and all major brands in stock, we help operations stay prepared and powered. Need it fast? Our same-day shipping and nationwide delivery make sure you get exactly what you need when you need it. Stay powered, stay productive. Visit wholesalebatteries.net. Any battery, anytime, delivered anywhere.
Stupid.
Bottom of the ninth. Salvador Perez will lead off to the Royals. They're down 2-0. And Andres Munoz out of the Seattle bullpen.
I can see the
Right
laser.
hander. Munoz 6'2", 220. So stocky right-hander. Rez, then Jensen, then Caglione. If anybody gets on, Isaac Collins. This is game number 21 for Munoz. He has 8 saves. He has 3 wins and 3 losses. Salvi gets a breaking ball, and it's on target strike one. Rez is flying out to right, line hard to center. Last time out, rolled into a force out. That was a key out for Seattle. Salvi was tempted to swing. He was able to stop the swing, and the count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Munoz to Perez. 2 balls, 1 strike. Munoz with a save in 7 of his last 13 outings. He's an all-star in 05. Salvi fists one in the short center, but in comes Rodriguez to make the catch. Munoz had that pitch in on his hands just enough to keep it off the fat part of the bat. The best Salvi could do was hit a fly ball into short center, and that's one big out for Seattle. And up comes Carter Jensen. Carter 4 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. First pitch fastball, misses outside. One out, bases empty. Munoz steals, and a squiver foul just rolling softly over on the third base side. The count is even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Munoz recorded 38 saves for Seattle last year.
That frustration grows.
Waved at and missed by Carter Jensen. He's down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Seattle acquired this pitcher from San Diego. Next delivery is low. Count even, 2-2. Munoz was traded to Seattle back in August of 2020. Nobody on, 1 out, the pitch. It's a foul over toward the Royals on deck circle. Signal given, the pitch made, and it's inside. Royals need a runner to have a chance. Now 3-2. Munoz has to throw a strike. Caglione waits on deck.
I can't get any kind of
Jensen
focus.
figures to see something to swing at, and does, and it's a pop-up a mile high. Some foul ground in front of the Royals dugout, and right there to catch it is Wisdom. He was running out of room in a hurry, and that high towering pop foul just stayed in play long enough to allow Wisdom to get right to the railing
in front of the Royals dugout. You know he was getting absolutely no help at all from the Royals. And now the best that Caglione can do is pull the Royals to within one. Jack tonight is 0 for 3. First pitch to him, swing and a miss. Strike one. No balls, 1 strike. Romeo steals and another swing and a miss. It's a hard slider. Caglione now. The count, no balls, 2 strikes. 2-0 Mariners. Bottom of the ninth. And the pitch is made. It's low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Royals in the 6th and the 8th innings had their best shots at scoring. They've stranded 2 in each of those 2 innings. Next pitch. A little bit low and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Caglione lined out to center in the 2nd. Fouled out in the 5th inning to the first baseman. All out on strikes his last 5 up. 2-2, 2 out. Next pitch. Line to the 3rd baseman. Emerson. Game over. Caglione hitting in tough luck. Hit a bullet. Right at Emerson. And the game is over. Seattle wins it 2-0. And we'll be right back.
Royals fans, show your team pride every time you pay with the Kansas City Royals Visa debit card from Commerce Bank. Plus, score 5% off at the Royals team store. Whether you're buying ballpark snacks or repping the crown on your daily coffee run, this Royals debit card brings the spirit of the team to your everyday purchases. Available now for Commerce Bank checking account holders. Request yours at the Commerce location near you today. Commerce Bank. Challenge accepted.
Hey, Royals fans, this is HUD. Another broken bat?
Broken base hit into left center field.
Another job for Gorilla Glue, the official sponsor of broken bats, and so much more. Gorilla Glue is incredibly strong, 100% tough, and bonds virtually everything from quick fixes to serious repairs, indoors or out. And you can trust it'll hold because the big gorilla made sure of that. Gorilla Glue, for the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Attention journeyman electricians. Join the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. Skilled electricians are worth more now than ever. So get what you and your family are worth with unmatched $0 out-of-pocket healthcare premiums for you and your entire family. That's peace of mind for your loved ones without financial stress. Imagine not having to deduct healthcare costs from your paycheck. Don't wait. Call or go online to join the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers today to get what you and your family deserve.
Banged in the deep right center field. It's at the fence. That's an outfield homer for Salvador Perez. A liner into the right field seat. His second long ball of the day. And the Royals have hung a 10th spot on the board. Royals have Tom Garden, former Cy Young Award winner. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Insane here from Lucas Ursay. Into a fastball line at 99. Steps on the bag. This game is over.
You're listening to the Kansas City Royals postgame show on the Royals Baseball Network.
Seattle wins game 1 of the 3-game series, and the Royals offensively, no runs, 4 hits, and 6 left. And as I mentioned a moment ago, Ryan, their best shots were innings 6 and 8 when they had 2 runners on board. And you had a real good feeling maybe about inning number 8 because Massey led off with a single. 1 out later, Garcia's single. You had Whit Pasquantino coming up. Bobby flied out to center. Pasquantino lined out to right. And then they went 1, 2, 3 in the 9th.
Yeah, and, you know, it becomes an old excuse after a while, but it was true tonight. The Royals hit some balls hard. And Vinny's at bat in particular, as hard as he hit that ball, the only way it's an out is if he hits it right to the right fielder. If he pulls it a little bit more, it goes to the wall. If he hits it to the gap a little bit more, it goes to the wall. But he hits it just to the right of Rayleigh, and it was a pretty routine play for him. Otherwise, if it gets by him, a couple of runs scored, the game is tied. Who knows what happens there? And then in the ninth inning, when you're down by 2 against a really good closer, you get 2 more lineouts. Salvi lines to center, and Paglione lines to third to end the game. So the Royals are 11 games below 500, so you can't be making those excuses, but they were not completely dominated on offense tonight.
And it's in an offensive slump like this, which has been going on now for a few days, it's always interesting to see what brings a team out of an offensive slump. It could be anything at all, but boy, the Royals are looking for something. And I thought maybe the 8th inning was going to be the answer, but nope, didn't work.
It sure didn't. But as you set it up perfectly, if the Royals had a chance in that 8th inning, they had the right guys on base and the right hitters coming up.
Tomorrow, now remember 3:10, and Stephen Kolek will go for the Royals. He's been pitching very well. George Kirby's an excellent pitcher with great control. He'll work for Seattle. He's 5-3. So we'll talk to you tomorrow afternoon. Denny Matthews, good night from the ballpark. Now Ryan has the totals.
Seattle had 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, 5 left. The Royals had no runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 6 left. The winning pitcher is Eduardo Bizzardo, who went an inning and a third in relief of Logan Gilbert and struck out 3. The loss goes to Nick Mears, who gave up 2 runs over 1 inning, and that was the 2-run home run to Mitch Garver. Mears is 2 and 3 on the year, and then Andres Munoz had a 1-2-3 bottom of the 9th inning. That is save number 9. Mitch Garver's home run was just his 2nd of the year. Time of game was 2 hours and 40 minutes in front of 18,842. Seattle improves to 25 and 27. Royals drop to 20 and 31. Coming up, we'll check other scores and hope to hear from Royals manager Matt Witrh here on the Royals Baseball Network.
From the classroom to the library, from the gym to the lab to the stage, teachers do more than teach. They shape, inspire, and make a difference that reaches far beyond our schools. When the Royals take on the Astros Friday, June 12th, join us for Teachers Night at the K, when we salute our educators for the impact they make in our community. And get a Teachers Night Royals jersey presented by Quick Trip. Theme tickets at royals.com/teachers.
Ford is here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow, who will drive America forward for 250 years to come. If that's who you are, you value what we value. Now offering employee pricing. American value for American values. Go to Ford.com or your local Ford dealer for more information.
Becoming a truck driver doesn't have to be complicated. At Schneider, we make it easy to get your commercial driver's license and start your new career. With our CDL apprenticeship training, you'll get paid to become a truck driver in just 5 to 6 weeks and have a Schneider driving job waiting for you when you've completed the program. Plus, during training, Schneider will provide transportation, lodging, and meals at no cost to you. Ready to get your career on the road? Learn more and apply today at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
Hey, it's just like the baseball is underway. I know, you know it. I've seen all your gorgeous pictures. And you know I'm referencing Surfside iced tea and vodka or a Surfside lemonade vodka. They're smooth and they're refreshing and perfectly made for game days. Perfect match. Ballpark or catching the game at home. Surfside is only 100 calories, which you would love, so it goes down easy with 0 troubles. It's not a seltzer, it's Surfside. Proud partner of the Kansas City Royals. Must control the Royals. Please drink responsibly.
Royals lose at Kauffman Stadium tonight, 2-0 to Seattle. In our division, Cleveland won at Philadelphia tonight, 1-0. Gavin Williams went 8 scoreless and had 11 strikeouts. So the first place team wins. That means the Royals are 10 games out in the Central. Minnesota also won. They were down 6-3 in the 7th inning at Boston, and they win 8-6. So they remain 6 games out. Detroit lost again. The Tigers have lost 7 in a row. So they're going to fall to 10.5 games back in the Central and last place. The White Sox are early in their game at San Francisco. Other notable games, Tampa Bay beat the New York Yankees 4-2. Garrett Cole returned to the mound for the first time since the 2024 World Series. He pitched 6 scoreless innings, but the Rays won 4-2. They have 34 wins, and they lead the East by 5.5 games. And getting back to that Cleveland win at Philadelphia, the Braves are batting in the bottom of the 11th inning, and they're in a 4-4 tie. The Braves win. They'll have a 10.5 game lead over Philadelphia in the National League East. As far as Seattle goes, they improved to 25-27 by beating the Royals. The teams in front of them, Texas by 1 game, and the A's by 2.5 games. They are both underway on the West Coast. When we come back, we'll hear from Royals manager Matt Witrh after the Royals lose at home tonight to the Mariners 2-0 here on the Royals Baseball Network.
Planet Fitness has everything you need from warm-up to wind-down, so you can give everything you've got. Whether you want to bring a friend anytime, access any of our 2,800-plus clubs, or reset and recover in the Black Card Spa, we're ready to fuel your momentum. And then some. Enjoy all the perks with the Planet Fitness Black Card. Join the club today for $1 down, $24.99 a month.
Hurry! Deal ends May 25th.
See club for details.
In KC, few traditions are as time-honored as tailgating. Any parking lot, driveway, or backyard will do. It's where we learn to flip burgers, throw curveballs,
Pushing it
where
down.
the sizzle of the grill meets the crack of the bat. For generations, great game days have started with a trip to Price Chopper. Some traditions should never change. For every fan, every tailgate, every game, Kansas City knows Price Chopper. Hi, this is Mark Ferguson, attorney at law. If you ever hear one of these phrases, how much have you had to drink tonight, sir? Do you know how fast you were going? I'm going to need you to step out of the car. You may be looking at fines, restrictions on your driving privileges, and perhaps some long-term consequences, and you need help. My name's Mark Ferguson, and I can make your legal situation go much smoother. Don't make another mistake by not calling me, Mark Ferguson, attorney at law. Give us a call at 877-221-MARK. That's 877-221-MARK. The choice of lawyer is an important decision and it should not be based solely on advertising.
Hey, KC, it's time to rule game day. When the Royals take the field, make sure you're stocked with Carbless, the official canned cocktail of the Kansas City Royals. 0 sugar, 0 carbs, just 100 calories, with bold flavor in every sip. From tailgates to every home run celebration, Carbless brings big league taste without the compromise. Step up to the plate with a drink that's always in season. Carbless, the official canned cocktail of the Kansas City Royals. Find your bliss at drinkcarbless.com.
Royals TV is your video home for Royals baseball. You can stream all Royals games all season in Royals territory on cable, satellite, or on the MLB app with a season pass for $89.99, and that's subject to national exclusivities. Visit Royals.tv to sign up today. Royals fall at home 2-0 to Seattle. The Royals had a total of 4 hits tonight. They also had 5 lineouts, including Vinny Pasquantino, a 2-on, 2-out in the 8th inning with the Royals trailing 2-0. Line drive to the outfield, which put it into the 8th. And the Royals had a couple of lineouts in the 9th against Andres Munoz, but the Royals have now scored 9 runs over their last 6 games. And tonight was game number 51 this season for the Royals. It was their 21st game at a 51, where they have scored 2 runs or fewer, and they've done that now in 6 of their last 8 games. We'll hear from Royals manager Matt Witrh as we continue here on the Royals Baseball Network.
Hot dog, get your quick trip, hot dogs! Hot wings for all you kids on Toppins Bar! Freezoni! Ice cold home run Barry, the chance of blue raspberry! Freezoni!
Babe, it's your day off. I thought you weren't going to do the boost.
We're at Quick Trip. It's just like being at a Royals game.
True.
Oh, look, peanuts.
Peanuts and shell peanuts! Peanuts!
Get your favorite snacks and more all season long at Quick Trip, proud partner of the Kansas City Royals.
Whether your financial goal is to set aside enough for a Royals road trip, to save for a second home, or simply have enough to retire, getting started can feel like a harvest.
So that's where the team at UMB Private Wealth comes in, as they show you the compounding effect of good decisions, where just one good move, like creating a budget, leads to the next, and soon your financial plan is on track and your goal is in sight. So take the next step with UMB Private Wealth and experience the power of compounding good decisions. Go to umb.com/private wealth and schedule an appointment today. For over 55 years, Stayco Electric Construction Company has powered commercial, industrial, and healthcare facilities across the Kansas City region. From complex electrical systems, critical power distribution to dependable service and maintenance, Stayco is built on safety, quality, and reliability. If you're looking for a trusted electrical contractor for your next project, visit StaycoElectric.com. Stayco Electric Construction Company, official electrical contractor of the Kansas City Royals.
Need batteries? From lithium to lead acid, custom packs to UPS systems, wholesale batteries locally and nationwide with fast shipping across America. America's battery expert since 1977. Wholesale batteries, any battery, anytime, delivered anywhere at wholesalebatteries.net. When America needs power, Wholesale Batteries delivers. Nationwide shipping, premium brands, unmatched expertise. We keep America running. Wholesale Batteries, your power partner since 1977. Any battery, anytime, delivered anywhere at wholesalebatteries.net. And we're back at Kauffman Stadium, where the Royals fall to the Seattle Mariners 2-0. The Royals are now 0-4 on this homestand, and they have lost 10 of their last 11 games. Here's Royals manager Matt Witrh.
Yeah, really good. I mean, the first inning, didn't command it that well. Pitch count and stuff. He had to really work hard to get through that first inning, and then I'd say probably late in the second, third, and then fourth, he really found his breaking ball, slider, and the curveball. Really got into a nice groove. Had to work hard in the sixth, but overall, I think obviously didn't give anything up, didn't give up any hits. Julio swung the bat well against him the first two times, and then he made an adjustment, pitched him tough that third at bat. Thought that was a big out to get us going through that part of the order. So overall, really good.
Seeing the way that he's started this year, a little shaky. What have you made of the adjustments he's made over his last couple starts, and how important is that to what he needs to do next year?
Yeah, extremely. I mean, I think you kind of figure there's going to be a learning curve here in the second year. He did so well last year. Everything's not going to be that easy, and he's gotten punched a little bit. Now he's picking himself up, getting more consistent with his mechanics, getting the arm slot in the right spot more consistently, so the pitches behave the way that he's used to.
Logan Gilbert was coming off a bad start, but this is a lot more like what he usually is. What made him so good tonight?
Yeah, I think a lot of it was his effectiveness near the bottom of the zone, because he's got the good pitch mix of the split, the slider, and when he pitches effectively near the bottom of the zone and then changes your eye level every now and then, that makes him really difficult.
When the offense is struggling the way it is, how can is there a way they can simplify? Is there anything they can do to get out of a funk, especially when they're going up against a guy that's that good?
I think some of the at-bats competitive, and there were some hard hit balls with nothing to show for it against them as well. So that's part of it. You got to have some batted ball luck at times, and we're not getting that right now. But simplify is exactly what they're trying to do, but that's an easier thing to say than do, because if a guy has 5 pitches and executes them at a high level, it's hard to simplify. You can't just say, I'll just hit this one, and he doesn't throw it to you in that at bat, or he doesn't give you one that you can hit. So it's not as easy to do as it is to talk about, but that's exactly what they're trying to do, is simplify it, get a good pitch to hit, hit it hard.
Well, kind of the energy you saw in the team coming in after the off day. What did you see with that?
Yeah, it was the fight. They stayed in the fight. We got beat by one swing of the bat, and it's not. We had opportunities as well late in the game. You had first and second there with Brash in there. I thought, Bizzardo came in there in a big spot, executed. Salvi, looking for little things, right? Salvi lines that ball down the third base line, doesn't go our way. Michael almost beats the third baseman to third base. The effort, the energy was there. The crowd was great. They stayed in it. Everybody was, fighting to the end. It just came up short.
Take it day by day, but is there a feeling of frustration with where you guys are right now?
Yeah, of course.
What's just the feeling about those, particularly the way the last week has gone? What's about that? We haven't won. I mean, it's frustrating. We come here to win. We don't win. It's frustrating.
The 7 minute meters there, how detrimental was the lead off walk to proceed?
Yeah, I mean, that's not like, you never come in wanting to walk anybody, but the leadoff guy, and then becomes a 2-run homer. Yeah, big blow.
See anything from Nick right now, Mears? He had a really long stretch, and I think 3 of the last 4 outings he's given up runs. Anything that you're seeing?
I mean, I think it's just execution of the pitches. His stuff is good. I mean, he's got to get it there. Like we're talking about the walk, that's obviously not ideal. But yeah, I think more than anything, it's just executing and getting the breaking ball at the bottom of the zone.
Mr. Manager was exposed that 7:30 for you guys and the guys around the rules. You guys maybe up in coverage.
Yeah, I mean, we came into the year thinking Mears would be throwing a lot of leverage innings as well. And, the nice thing about him is he's pretty neutral. You saw him after the walk, he gets 3 lefties out. Just unfortunate that the walk and the homer. I mean, that's a big blow in a game where you don't score.
Vinny going was away in the first inning. Is that an encouraging sign?
That whole night was encouraging for Vinny. Hard hit ball to the left. Crawford made a great play up the middle on him. He takes a walk against Gilbert, lines out in the gap in the 8th inning there against Brash. All 4 of those at-bats were really encouraging.
We'll talk about the at-bats being encouraging, some of the hard hit balls that just don't fly your way. Does that make it more frustrating when you are instead of the opposite happening?
Yeah, I mean, if you batted ball in play, I mean, it's hard. You gotta have some kind of good fortune on those balls. If it's not happening, it is more frustrating for us. I mean, the way Jack ended the game. I mean, this is the big leagues, though. They know where to play. They make good plays. It's not an excuse. It's just what's happening.
You talk about the frustration. Who's that voice of reason in there right now?
Oh, it's not one voice. I mean, guys understand what's going on. I mean, they compare every day. They have good conversations with each other. They try to pick each other up. There's plenty of veterans in there, and even the guys that are young that understand. Like it's about the next opportunity. This one's gone today.
Royals manager Matt Witrh after Seattle beats the Royals at Kauffman Stadium tonight 2-0. Tomorrow's a late afternoon game, and it'll be Stephen Kolek pitching for the Royals, who pitched 6 1/3 scoreless last time out at St. Louis, and going up against Mariners right-hander George Kirby. First pitch is at 3:10, and the Bob Allen Ford pregame show begins at 2:30. That'll do it for tonight. For Denny Matthews and producer-engineer Eric Guthrie, this is Ryan Lefevre. Thanks for listening. Once again, our final score at Kauffman Stadium, it was the Seattle Mariners 2 and the Royals 0.
What's up?
Chevy trucks bring big time power. want you to tiptoe onto the world stage. Hell no. Liberty is loud, baby. Because quiet won't get you anywhere. In loud we trust.
Roaches love our messy cooking.
Best buffet in town.
But they hate that Raid kills them in seconds.
Raid!
Bugs hate Raid.
SC Johnson.
We're here at Target Studio. We're talking all things summer trends. Starting out strong with printed denim. It's the best way to instantly elevate your everyday jeans. I love these universal thread jeans for a couple of reasons. The first, having a pattern on the side of the jean allows you to try out this trend without it being too overwhelming or in your face. And secondly, I love a barrel jean. I'm gonna say it, a barrel jean is here to stay. Get on board with it. It's also got this really fun little nautical belt detail. Wear it like this, take it off, wear it with another belt, or have it be plain. For Chloe, I actually sized up in the jean. I wanted them to sit a little bit lower, be a little bit more cool, effortless. And then for the top, I paired it with this beautiful white violet tank. There's a little bit of buttons, so she has a nice detail. And then accessories matter so much. I've added in this cute little handkerchief, blue scarf in her hair, a really fun rope fish necklace with some beads, which is also trending for summer, and then gave her a really large tote bag, so she's ready for farmer's market. So that's one of my favorite denim trends for summer, and it's what you need in your closet right now.
Buy another one. Fuck, I don't know. off my fucking property. Fuck out of here, man. Fucking bullshit. Don't have no fucking vape here. Showing up at my fucking house. Fuck out of here. You're pissing me off. The fuck out of here. Don't come back either, bitch. Fuck out, figure. Fucking bullshit. I don't know where the vape's at. If I knew, I'd give it to him. Fuck out of here. Jesus fuck. Showing up at my fucking house all day. You don't want to show up here, buddy. Trust that. fucking head.
New, fresh. NFM is where style starts. Explore our huge in-stock selection and endless possibilities in furniture and...
Hey guys, welcome to Camping with Steve. I parked on the side of the road here. It's a fairly busy road, and I get recognized sometimes, so...
This is Pocket.
Ah. Another on the red, dude.
This is Pocket. I never go anywhere without it. At the tap.
Whoa, what was that? Something just went flying by the moon. Did you see that? What time was that on the stream? It's not gonna tell me. 10:40. We just had something fly by the moon there. Everybody saw that. I don't know where we're at on the stream, but we'll have to check it out. It's when we were zoomed in the second time. Something flew by. Dude, I'm catching all kind of stuff flying by. I saw something else there a little bit ago. Something just flew by again, dude. Something flew by the camera. That looks like a bird. The laser's killing them. We finally got the laser working again. After charging it for 2 days. Finally back up. We're gonna run the laser full time. Oh yeah, laser beams. What the fuck? outside in a minute, okay? Go outside in a minute. Station boy, fart. Fart boy.
The difference between a good day and a less than great one.
Yeah, none of that. Okay, in the stream, Minnesota. This is fucked. Alright, we're gonna end the stream there, probably. Probably soon. I don't know. Pretty bummed over here.
Well, how did it work?
It was awesome. I mean, I got so laid, it's dangerous for my life. I think I may need to return it.
Oh, no, you can't do that. See, meet why I ate the box, the receipt, and the proof of purchase. Don't drink it out.
Well, that's just great. Right away, it's worthless. No, I didn't. No, I did not order it. Yes, I am Studhauser, and yes, my PIN is 6969, but I did not order this, sir. And I'll have you know, I am no stranger to litigation. Been sued many times, enjoy every second of it. Oh, is that right? That's the sound of my precious chick magnet being demolished because you could not give me a straight answer. Let me speak to your supervisor. Who's your moon is?
The wages.
All right, fine. When do you expect him back?
I got an idea there.
2032. Okay, but you radio him this. I am angry, and I want my money back. Yes, I will take a free bottle of sex. This is not a trade-off, though. Okay, goodbye. Thank you, Charles.
Well, what'd they say?
They are paying me to advertise the product. Can you believe it?
No.
Well, I do.
I really wish you just get the magnet. It looks so awful in the living room next to that chair. Don't you think we want? I mean, I wish I could just redo the whole room.
Maybe you could drop us up to them, like, this might look better out on the street. So, I mean, that's not the That's not the sort.
You know, you're right. Put on some tea and heat up those little cakes he likes, and I'll go talk to him.
This world record, this is his idea.
The guns are so dark, they're gonna fall on me.
Bob Newhart on the door.
Yeah, where is Bobby?
Shut up, I hear something.
Bobby's what I call Bob Newhouse when he calls me on the phone. Be quiet. Speakers Bobby's pretty regularly. We've got so much in common. First off, we share the same age. Shh. Yeah, you know that show, Newhouse? witrh was supposed to be called the milkshake, but they couldn't get me.
Shut up.
Days of thunder. Except for me, it was just day of thunder. Because I got fired that afternoon.
Shut the fuck up.
I got you, son of a bitch.
What the?
Who are you? It's the Tooth Fairy,
Oh, Jerry. Jerry the Jerry Fairy.
Oh, okay. Well,
Filling glasses of warm milk and cheeses, yogurt, and really strong bones and teeth. I'm more of a preventative dietary fairy. Nobody.
Thank you for calling Gunter Pestilon. How may I help you? Hi, yeah, is this Gunter? It's actually pronounced Gunter. How can we help? Great. I knew Gunter protected against bugs and termites, but mice too? We do. Gunter protects your home year-round from bugs, termites, rodents, and more.
No matter how you say it, we've been protecting Kansas City homes and businesses since 1950. For bugs, it's Gunter.
I'm so glad I called Gunter. Welcome to the Gunter family.
It was really good to meet you. I will catch up with you later.
Oh no. Creature from Black Lagoon.
That's the one. That son of a bitch. You know him?
I wish that I could say no. He is a close personal friend of mine. But we have one issue that we completely disagree. Immigrant dental hygiene. Follow me to Black Lagoon.
This is a better buy.
Well, this is where Black Lagoon used to be.
Well, is it now?
Oh, that's right, he moved. I forgot. Well, you guys want to go in and see what's new on Blu-ray?
Yeah, look, okay. Maybe you ought to go buy a damn GPS so you can find out where your damn friends live, okay?
Well, it's not so much a friend. I mean, if I see him, I say, hey, but it's not like we hang out or anything. I mean, it's not like I hate him, but we're just different. One really important.
Okay, we did it. He's a casual acquaintance.
It's more than casual. I mean, I've known him for a while. It's not like I'm in love with him. Wait up! Bring him back to the room! Oh, hey. What are you doing here? Following me? Let's go then.
You don't know much of a person.
Only.
Do you know how much those braces cost me?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, there's biscuit place in there,
Yeah, I don't know why we're so in.
Look, stop accusing. I don't know you.
We're all through that.
It's a little
Be
bit.
crying, and then your face
Still.
will not comply.
It's not that wide.
Yes,
Maybe
I
fit
am
2
the
or 3
creature from
moons.
Black Lagoon.
That's it.
Okay? But someone stole my identity, has made a lot of dental-related purchases with my
I wonder if you need to
credit
put the other
card.
piece on.
Just because that's my name doesn't mean that I'm into that. Now, I answered your question, now you help me. Open the band.
6498 expires 1109. Yes, I am he. Creature from the Black Lagoon, yes. Overnight ship the molar engine at once so that I may complete the tooth ship and return to my enameled condo on Tooth Planet.
Wongburger, Dr. Wongburger. But then we used to be.
A dick with balls of rage?
Yeah.
Yes! Well, yes, that's a painful song. I was actually a tooth trapped inside a shaft of a dick, crying together. It was crying shame. The years of painful surgery at great expense. I was able to change myself and become what God intended for me to be. Shut up, man! You're a madman, Wongburger. Hey, I know that.
So, you think I could get my teeth out?
Yes, of course.
Which one is yours? This one?
No, me one. Stay with me. Don't touch me. Leave me alone.
Stop crying like a child now. You're back home in your wuss cave.
How are them big ass cockroaches? Was them smart like me?
Oh, yes, they were exactly as I had said. We exchanged much knowledge and they made me their leader.
Really?
Huh.
Interesting. That I was their leader when I was there.
Yeah, about that, they impeached you.
Did you pick up one of the free chairs?
Well, I decided not to.
Interesting.
Sent the wrong impression that I was lazy.
Okay, all right. Whatever. I take it for another spin. Reinstate my cabinet, and then you pick up a matching love seat.
That'll be my guess.
Well, I am.
Come on.
Stop
How
talking.
much of a
I can get
difference?
in there.
Do it then.
I'll go. Well, cockroach runner, fine. I'm the ruler again. We had a special election.
No,
I didn't
yeah.
want to
When
do
I
it.
added
We
the back
insisted.
focus,
And then on top
there's
of
no
it,
difference.
I was given this lamp and these sweatpants.
Well, that looks like
Not really. Still only 3
Super Bowl 2000 Super Champion Super Fan about the Carl owns.
Well, it is not.
And that looks like Carl's truck house.
Well, they're not.
It really
The
is.
cockroach men like to work out. Is that a crime? You want to go kill them now because they like to work out?
I guess not.
Wait a minute. Nothing happened, Shake. Not one of them shrieked out the word need and came at you.
Oh, did they do that to you?
No, hell no. Of course not. Not to me. I mean, they revere me with great esteem and respect.
You know what? You should drop in on it.
Maybe I will.
Just tell them hi, see what's going on. They miss you a lot.
Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I'll bring one of them back with me.
How do you do that? Because I'd like to see that.
Okay,
Oh, my head. I want these books out of here now. This is my room now.
Well, why don't you just go down some cockroach man for the future? Leave your damn books for him.
Are you saying that I didn't meet them? Are you prepared to say that in a court of law?
What I'm saying is, I didn't read your damn books is what I'm saying.
Well, I found another hole in your case. Because those are Frybox books. And they must be put on there. Because this is the future home of my Spider-Man beanbag.
I don't like that, I tell you.
Frylock ain't gonna be around to bitch about it. Grape soda from the future.
Damn it! There's grape soda all over the controls. You can sabotage.
Where are my G-Man fan of the century pants? What is that? What is that sound?
Oh, yeah. They're gonna rip open his cottage if we don't do something, Carl.
Press the friggin' button. Go back to Earth, dummy.
It doesn't work like that. It diffuses an infusion of matter into a
And it
liquid.
releases my bones into my pod system. So please, press the friggin' button and let's leave.
The button's outside.
Oh, good call. Good call. Well, at least we got an autopilot, John.
See that rock over there, Carl? Get it and bash their skulls in.
Yeah, and then I will board them over there.
Good idea, Carl.
Sorry, no
No, stay away from me. Don't touch me. Leave me alone. Stay away.
Put down the rock. Put down the rock. It's all cool here.
Charge rocks. Really light.
Because we're in space. And, it's lighter.
Hey, wait a minute. This is a
What a
space.
bunch of crock.
Well, the space wind must be over. Thank God.
But this is Earth, man. The year 8009.
Yeah, well, yeah. Earth is in space.
What a crock.
Meat.
Wait a minute. What the hell's going on here?
Okay. Bear with me. We are from the year 8009. We found your machine in a cyberfill at the turn of the octomillennium. But in order for us to find it, you will have to decide not to patent it and throw it away. So we came to the present in your machine to make sure that happens.
Well, I probably would throw it away. But the machine doesn't work.
It doesn't.
It doesn't go back or forward in time. For whatever reason, it only goes to Carl's house.
Well, I know that. I mean, that's why we dressed Carl's living room to look like Planet Earth 8009. I said that. The machine. The machine. Impossible.
It doesn't work, man.
Then where did we get these? They light up. They do. They light up. See, they run off a 9 volt.
Hell, you can get those on the internet, man. See, I did. I was going to put them on to celebrate, but you just kept yelling me at me.
I still don't understand. Because if we came from planet Earth 8009, as I had heard someone said, yeah, I heard that too, then it's pretty clear to me we traveled back.
Damn, what was that like?
Well, maybe you're not from the year 8009.
No. We're from there. I mean, we live there. He's right there every day. We're totally there.
There are no such things as werewolves, okay?
I know someone who would beg to differ, Friedman. And I think we both know who I'm talking about.
If you say Kate Beckinsale.
She was in that movie!
Fake.
You're gonna sit here and tell me that the Lycan have not been waging war against the vampires for centuries?
Hollywood
But
shame.
that suits you are.
Yes, look, what about it?
You do know that. Oh, the cardboard.
Ah, it's frozen.
I know.
The camera's frozen.
He's not like that movie.
I know.
Okay.
What if AI could handle your most repetitive tasks? With Google Workspace Studio, you can automate workflows, track action items, and more simply by describing your goal. Go from deadline to done with Google Workspace.
Yeah? You haven't slept yet either.
You stay away from my lady, understand me? I'm a man. I'm about to show you how a man gets up the last with man lanes. Okay. Let's take this outside.
You can see it's solid. What's next? And now make a good boost on the other side. Just so you can see it first. He's over left and right. It's left and up. And we up once. And now most of this. On the left side. And you have this and this. That's not bad. total stack increase. Website. It's on. Yeah, so weird. Sometimes this happens. It's very weird. The frame is usually something this thing.
Pretty cloudy. Conditions are not the greatest. Over here.